Okay, hello again. This is part 14. I've got a few comments to make. Firstly, about some feedback I've had. Really good feedback, in particular about the length of the videos. I do appreciate the comment that has been made by one very helpful person who said that an hour was probably too long for some of these videos, and I think he or she is probably right. I just started getting as I went along. I just started getting sort of longer and longer and longer. But I think it's right. I should halve the size. So that does actually help me out as well, because I do listen to these videos once more after I've edited them down, just to make sure they're all in order. Because I do cut that up, and sometimes having to listen to an hour in one go of my voice droning on is quite tedious. So it helps me as well. So I'm going to try and aim for half an hour. And so that they can be in more manageable chunks. But I appreciate the feedback, and also just had another comment as well which told me I was pissing about too much, and which is probably right, and not concentrating. I should pause more, so I'll do that a bit more if I can. The only reason I don't kind of pause is that I kind of know I bang on a bit and then the game stops and nothing happens. But you're right, I do try and do 25 things at once sometimes and end up cocking them all up. And then the last thing really is just, I believe there is a new patch coming out, 1.2, I think it's 1.2, I don't know, and that might be coming out in a few days time, which is going to change the game mechanics again, and is also going to eliminate saved games. You won't be able to use them again, I'm assuming. That tends to happen when they add a new patch. So there's only going to be a few more of these, therefore I guess I'm going to just go for it now. And then I'll start again, and when I start again I'll probably go, I might go over here, or I might go over there, who knows. There's also in the new patch, I believe, there, although it's going to be a DLC, all of this area is going to be opened up as well, so that's a possibility, so that'd be quite interesting, although I think you have to pay for that, but you know, I don't blame them too much for trying to charge extra stuff, because I think they've produced a pretty good game. So anyway, where were we beforehand? Well, we have a problem with my elective thingy bobs here. As you know, I've screwed up. So I don't have any siblings or kids, so I can't choose anyone at the moment. However, it does all fall down to this woman, kinswoman. There is a slight worry that I'm not sure how it will all fall down to her, but anyway, let's stop banging on about that. What I'm really hoping for is my wife, who's quite a bright spark, gets herself pregnant, because once she does, then we'll actually be able to have someone that we can choose to have, and also we can train them up, if you know what I mean. Train them up, educate them, that's the words. So, coming back to the task at hand, we last time I remember I had two things going on here. I got attacked by the Muslims a few times, but that was fine, because I had enough piety to get the holy orders. But I realised that this guy here, which used to be this Duchy of Capua used to be owned by Genoa, but Genoa's had their butt kicked up here by Nice. So, and they've kind of been subsumed into the Holy Roman Empire now. So they're on their own, and the bloke in charge, this guy with the with the gold headband, is this an Italian thing? I don't think it is. I thought Italians were supposed to be stylish. Well, they are stylish Italians, so I don't know what that is all about. Anyway, he is a heretic, which means I think I can just attack him and see if I can get those places. But the other thing I wanted to do is attack her with my claim for the Duchy of Apulia, my de jure claim. But I need to just check a couple of things, and it's what I did last time. I just want to see whether there are truces around between these people. I mean, he's got a truce with us because that was a war we just had. But if we look here, there's no truces with her, Apulia, and I think the reason there's probably no truces actually is she's a new ruler. Therefore, any wars that went beforehand, any truces are, I think, are null and void. So I don't want to go for her yet, because if I do, we'll get the age-old problem of the Muslims invading, and then she can call everyone in and blah 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 blah. I would be grateful if anyone knows whether that patch mechanic has been changed. In there has been a patch since I did the last few videos ago, and I don't know what it does. I'm guessing it still hasn't changed it, and it's annoying. But anyway, let's. I've got loads of money, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to attack this guy here and see what happens. He seems to be on his Todd. I might be not thinking about this properly, but let's just do it. Particularly as I'm trying to do. Neither Cather rulers might ask to join nearby. Oh, that's a good point, but are there any Cather rulers? Let's have a check for... What am I looking for here? Go on, brain, you can do it. Religion, that was it. Nearby Cather rulers. So they're Cather. It's not very helpful, is it, that tooltip? What are you lot? We don't want you lot to be... Right, so you're Orthodox. So I'm just looking to see... It did warn me that you know, I'm starting a holy war. Are there any more Catholic heretics? Now, there don't seem to be, from what I can tell. I've used the colour code thing, so this is all Catholic. That there is Orthodox. Just out of interest there. So that's Catholic. So all the grey stuff's Catholic. That's Catholic heretic-y job. I can't see any others around. Although, what's that one? Is that one? No, that's Orthodox. So I don't think there is any around, but let's have a go. I bet you I've got that completely wrong. So let's just declare war on him, why not, mate? Holy war for Caputure, send it. Let's see what happens. I can't believe he's got that many troops. I mean, he hasn't really, is he? Because first he's got rebellions over there. So let us go to my... Let's raise them all. Just put them over there to start with, in case he decides to make a move. I should unpause, obviously. In fact, he has. Bollocks. So now I need to move them all back in. I don't know how many times. I'm surprised I don't get a little bonus for every time I manage to do this. Idiot. You're such an idiot. Someone wants to get married. Siege. Go over there, you knob end. Right, well, I've started this off very well. Oh, what? you chicken. Okay. Now, why is he raising his troops up here? I bet he's going to come over. Let's go back over here then and start. Where's he going though? Oh, right, he's got war. See, there you go. That's an example of why it was good I didn't attack her, because there we go. The Muslims have come in straight away. Now, interestingly, for some reason, the papacy is having a pop at the rebels over there. Why are they doing that? He's proud. What are you lot up to then, papacy? So you're just defending in the Calabrian War. Fair enough, and as you saw some rebels, you thought you'd have a pop at them. Oh, this bastard here is sieging us. Oh, I've got some prisoners and I didn't realise. Let's let him out. See if I can get some money. Not that it matters really, is it? To the most despicable, damn your 7th grandfather. Excellent. My beloved mother. My mother. How did he die? Period of illness. I guess we should... Now she has no... What's going on with her? She has no family tree. Well, she has no... oh, she's lowborn. I don't quite know how that works out then. If she's lowborn, she doesn't appear to be of any dynasty. So how does that work out with the kids then? How did I turn out to be... Let's have a quick look. Oh no, he was of that. Right, okay. Where she wasn't. So it's kind of irrelevant really. I'm not going to get any kids out, am I? So, but I'll arrange a marriage with her, why not? Let's go, if she wants... She storms out of the room. She's delighted with my promise. Oh, I'm doing multiple things again at the same time. Bad as you can. Doesn't really matter who, does it really? Do we care? Courtier, he's quite... We don't want to give her anyone... Yeah, whatever. You can go there. So... Oh, bastard, where did you get them from? There you go, not paying attention again, was I? You get all those troops. I suppose you do have holdings, quite a lot of holdings as well. Not two can play at that game, matey boy. I hope. It's going to cost me quite a bit, 11 to get rid of these, but I'm going to have to go for it. Maybe I'll have... Yeah. Oh, bollocks. So now he's coming into... I should have moved my troops, shouldn't I, really? Great. So I'm doing this well. Oh no. A revolt! How dare they! Hey, my wife's pregnant. Excellent day. Let's see what happens here, whether this... whether my troops are any good or whether I get slaughtered. He's a tough soldier. Okay, let's go in there and kick them. So I've done my usual of cocking this up. Bishop Schubert. So we'll have this geezer here. Let's have a quick look at our... Okay, so we do need to get some of these. So Bishop Frey is in Lecce. Improve religious relations in Lecce. I just want to try and wipe this guy's, the rest of his guy's troops out. Then deal with these. Well, I don't actually. Do I need to deal with the peasants? I guess I should. I guess I should go and get rid of them. Otherwise, there is something about people can come in and take the province, do something like that. Alright, so he died. Left your court, we know. He's been released, yes. Holding in Naples understood. That's interesting. That's a new one, I think. Newish one, anyway. Right, so the peasants are gone. Now we can get on with this sieging malarkey. Hey! Corrado. I'm always tempted to change them, but I'm not going to, because I'll just start trying to be funny then, won't I? If I do that, and it won't be funny. Enforce. So before we have to remember this here, we have to make sure we occupy these places before we accept any surrender. And we've already got one, now we're doing this one. He is actually able there to, so I can raise 780, so I'm going to raise okay, that's good. I'm just going to get rid of these last troops, so let's just raise them up in the non... Oh, yes, yes, yes. He's got one of those as well, so we need to clear that out. Go there. Vessels raised too long. Okay, now let's nominate, or hopefully I can nominate. Thank God for that. Pick an ambition. Well, I guess I have a daughter, I suppose. It's not really much, is it? Right, so let us... What's this guy doing here? There's the 8th, there's the 5th. Let's just check this one out. I mean, my troops are not doing too well there. I mean, they did kill him in the end. Salerno then, he's got Salerno. Didn't realise he had Salerno there. I should actually put that, if I put that back then it will show me on it. So I need to just get back there and unsiege that. Should be not too shabby. And we have the siege going on there, so I need to siege that one and I need to siege that one. I no longer find myself, I think I need to diet. Whoa! You never did look fat though, did you? It's proud. Okay, let's have a quick look. Oh, fuck, a hunchback, marvellous. Marvellous. Someone died. Who died? The mayor. So new mayor. Prestige elective. Ooh. Died of camp fever. That was our chancellor. Prince of Bohemia. So what do I want my guy to do? Well, he can't do anything at the moment anyway. Where's he getting the friggin' troops from? This guy must be loaded. But we'll unsiege that later. I'm going to take them there, join them up. Has he got loads of money, this bloke? Oh, he has got all those holdings though, hasn't he? Oh well, we'll grind him down. Just let that siege finish. Come on, choppity chop. Now we'll put them all together and then we'll leg it. Fortunately I have loads of money, so I'm... What do I have a battle for? So I can get some more mercs, I hope. Quick look, them... They could be the ones. So this is going to be tight, because he's got the benefit of defence, but... No, they've all run away. Run away. Which has stopped that one. How are we doing on our... So we can still raise more. Let's get back in there. So I need to I need to chase this guy because he's going to try and unsiege these things, and every time he unsieges, he can then raise more levies. So I need to really get control of all these things. That way, he doesn't have any troops that he can pick up. Kinsman has contracted measles. See, that's a good kinsman. Why? It's a shame I can't nominate you, isn't it, really? Basically, I can nominate Quasi and that's it. Sorry, my dear son, Quasi. My dear son. Beneveni. Oh, he's become a fortune builder. See, this is where I have really cocked up, because there's lots of these sort of... lots of these people within who are, they're pretty good, but because I didn't really concentrate on what I was doing as ever, I've missed out under elective. I can't choose them. Who would be a better steward? 18. He doesn't like me either, and he does. So now he's my steward. Yes. And we will go over to Converso Jobbies, provided he can, which is Barry, isn't it? Money-wise, we're doing okay. So contracted measles, she favours herself. Beatrix, who's Beatrix? Was that our mother? No, that was Bellacy. Belicia. So what I'm doing, just in case anyone's still trying to work out, I'm trying to get all of these down. This guy here is being a bit of a pain in the butt. So the moment I get that siege finished with, I will go over and deal with him. I've also got siege lengthens, defend troops, get 10% whatever. I've also got another 1,000 odd troops, 1,300 troops that I can call. So what I will do is I will disband the non-mercenaries when I get them over here. Excellent. So there's one, there's two, yep. So he's able to knock these troops out. 304 troops just arrived there, which is because he's got all of these. I'm guessing, I wonder what his vassals don't like him. Alright, so that's done, so let's head over there. Come on, my son. Fight, fight, fight. Auto save. So I don't know why I told you that. Okay, so, and we've also got a prisoner, so there's 700 still there though. And what I want to do with my little troops is, why won't it let me pick them? There we go. A new unit. So they're the mercs, so they can go back over there, whereas this one here will be disbanded so that I can then re-raise my troops. Right, now I'm going to try and do this carefully. We'll raise the levy there, we'll raise the levy there. and the levy there, and we'll move them over. Hey, and we'll move them here. Okay, now we'll send him over there to start sieging there, because I want to occupy all those things. Put them together, move them there. Our courtier has died. That was our mother. And that's our kinsman. So it doesn't really matter, does it? We may as well get... yeah, it doesn't matter. So, yep, move him there. What was that? Shouldn't have done that. Right, now he wants to surrender. I'm going to decline because I want to lay siege to all. I want to get all these holdings. I want the slot. She's got measles. We're under siege. Wants to get married. Has contracted measles. Has contracted measles. And everything is short to stay. Soldiers. I've got another. I could raise all my. Raise the county levies, maybe. Don't want to do that. Just to get rid of this bloke over here. He's not doing any harm now, is he? Really? I think this is the last. Sorry, this one's the last one, isn't it? So then I can move them over. He's wandering about down here. Siege of Capri. Who's that one? Hey, another son. Let's just check him out. What's his deformity? Doesn't appear to have one. So let's go and have a. Oh, he's not doing any harm. So let's. Yeah, no, let's go and wipe him out for the hell of it. So now I've occupied all the holdings here. I just need to occupy all the holdings here. And then I'm assuming I'll get them all when we go for the peace thingy bobs. Although I'm wondering if peace will be forced upon me. Meanwhile, there's a battle going on in Salerno. But that's because of that war that's going on there. She's got holy war problems. So this is good timing though, because once these are over, that'll be two people who probably won't have a go. Probably won't. Sorry, will observe the truce. Right, now what So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try a little test here for the game. Coming up to 28 minutes. So what I might do is pause it possibly. Well, my little test is I occupy all of those holdings, and I currently occupy one of those. I ruled. What I'm going to do is I'm going to occupy these three, but leave that one, and then see what happens when I go for the peace. Because I reckon maybe, I could be wrong, but I'm kind of thinking that the ones I don't occupy become my vassals, the ones that I do occupy I own, so I'll have a huge sort of domain limit problem. Possibly, I don't know, could be wrong about that. Either way, I may as well just move them over there. So let's speed it up, because let's be honest, not a lot's going to happen. Siege of Tenno. Where are we up to now? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's that one. And my wife's up the duff again. So then we're just doing, although these ones are quite useful. No, we'll do one. I'm going to stick to my plan. So let's slow down. In fact, let's pause. Siege of Gatia. So now, this is my theory, and it's not going to work. I occupy every holding there, and I occupy all holdings in there bar 1. So in theory, I would have thought I would get all the holdings. Maybe not that one though. So what happens? Right, so I do have wrong type of holding, and dements too big and 2 tiles can be created, so that's good. Let's have a quick look here then. Stop. Oh no, I'll get them all. So that was a waste of time me doing that really, wasn't it? So I do get them all. Now that's very, very useful, because obviously this has got huge levies in. But the problem is I've obviously got way too many holdings, and these little ones here, Napoli, yeah, they're all in red because they're the wrong type of holding, because I have to give them away. So what I'm going to do is, I've paused the game, I'm going to now come back to that in the next part, which will follow immediately. Well, it'll follow immediately for me. I don't know whether it'll follow immediately for you. Depends when I can be asked to upload it. So that was pretty good, I think. So I will pause it now and come right back to it in a second.